Hi and welcome. So the intro you just saw, what has that to do with a 3D printer or with a Sidewinder, as you can see here? Well, it has to do with that I printed the part for my CNC router, and I did print them on the Artillery that I just got here for under a week ago. And I have to say, I'm really amazed with this printer here. It prints so beautiful prints. I just, and this is the first Banshee boat I have been printing, and it just looks gorgeous. I mean, you can't see it here, so at the end of this video, I will take a close-up here. I have a little gap here, but otherwise, it's so beauty. This side of the boat here is so beauty. Yeah, all in all, I'm happy with the result here. Yeah? It absolutely looks gorgeous. So, what is so special with Sidewinder? First of all, it's extremely quiet. It is below 60 decibels. It's running now with the fans on, and you barely can't hear it. It's really low noise. I never had a printer that is so silent as this Sidewinder. Then it's also the cable management on this printer. They use a flat cable and in the same color, so it's following the aluminum bars here, as you can see on the Z-axis, and on the X-axis, you see it here. The wires to the stepper motors here for the Z-axis is really hidden very well. And another feature with Sidewinder here is it doesn't use switches for the end stops. It matter of fact uses some electronically switches. I think they are magnetic or something like that. So when it comes close to the iron, it recognizes it as it's switched on. Then you have the extruder, that is a direct drive extruder. It's very easy to change the filament. You can feed the filament with this wheel here. It's extremely easy. You heat up the nozzle if you want to change, and just scroll it up, scroll it down, and it's very easy to do this filament change. Another thing is it has a filament sensor that is sitting here around with the spool holder, which is on the top of the printer, and I really like it. It works very well. The filament sensor works absolutely flawless. There's only one thing you need to be very careful of. If you run out of filament, and then the Z-axis will move up, and the Z-axis, the stepper motor for the Z-axis will not be in a locked position, so it's still possible to move the extruder. So you have to be very careful when you change the filament, and yeah. And then you push the button continue, and it will continue printing. And I messed up one time, second time I did not, and it works absolutely perfectly. I even not could see it on the print. I think I have, no, I don't have this part anymore. And you could even not see it on this print. So it also has a USB connection here, and you have a USB connection over there. It reads USB keys and also SD cards you can put in. I'm mainly using this, comes with the printer, and I use this for almost all purposes. Then you have the screen, and I think it's 3.8 inches screen. I was a little bit concerned about that one before I got it, but I have to say it's a really, really clear, crisp screen. It's crystal clear, and even with my old eyes, I can read everything what stands on it without any problem. And there's really nice icons on. It's a logic behind it, and you cannot do mistakes there. I did not have the manual up at one time here. It has really been a pleasure. One thing more, there is a light here. You have a lead light below here at the nozzle, and this can be different colors, can be green, can be red, can be white. You can turn it off and so on. And this means when you are printing, you will always have light on the part you are printing. So if it's a little bit dark in a room, or you do it by night, you can still keep an eye on it and see what's going on where the nozzle is. What more to say to this beautiful printer? It has a size of 300 by 300 by 400 millimeters, and the 400 is the Z-axis. And yeah, the heated bed and the heat of the nozzle. I mean, it is fast. The bed is heated with 220 volt. If you're in the US or UK, I think it's 110. But here in Denmark, we have 220 volt, and it's heated by 220 volts. And I can tell you, it's really fast. I mean, we are talking about 30, 40 seconds to get to 50, 60 degrees, and nozzle and bed to 220 and 60 degrees. I think it's 1 minute and 10 seconds or something like that. It's fast. It's really fast. It's in all metal. It's in all aluminium, and I'm absolutely pleased with this printer. It has given me some amazing results, I have to say. As you can see here, that is the side wings for my Y-axis to my CNC router, and as you can see, they came really, really nice out. And what slicer do I use? I don't use Extruder, but I found another slicer that I'm really happy with, and that is Craftware. So I made a profile for this printer into Craftware. You can download it with a link below if you want, and try it out there. But I have very good results with this slicer and this printer. So that's what I want to say about this beautiful printer. And I will end the video with some shots of the Benchy boat, and here they come. Have a nice evening and happy printing. Bye bye.